Welcome to the first video going up on my channel. It's been crazy, it's been exciting to start. So today's video is basically just, we did a couple of landings. We took off from my home airport and flew into Lubbock International. And it was basically all about practicing a couple of landings as well as radio communication and good stuff like that. We actually got cut short because of a line of thunderstorms that began to develop to the south of our location there, and that was giving us some concern. So we actually only got a landing at Lubbock and then the landing back, but it was fun nonetheless. It was kind of a special one for me. I got to take my little brother along, so that was fun. Yeah, good times. But anyway, so let's talk about these sunglasses. So you'll notice here, and you'll notice in the video, that I'm wearing these super cool aviator style glasses from Flying Eyes. These are Flying Eyes Kestrel aviators, and I absolutely love them. They're super thin, super flexible, super thin, doesn't cut off any noise canceling abilities of your headset, and I absolutely love it. You can use my code for 10% off and get you your own. So I highly recommend doing that. I'll have a link posted in the description. There's a link on my profile, and yeah, so check it out and enjoy the video.
Check, can you hear me?
I got you. You got me?
Loud and clear.
Good old crop duster.
Oh yeah. They've been busy this past week.
Yeah, they look like it. They were flying all over on the drive up here. Alright, brake set, I'm holding them. Field's on both. Alright, trim is on takeoff trim, yep. Flight controls. Alright. Instruments all look alive and good. On, everything's on, yep. Mixture is forward already. Primer is locked. Alright, we'll run up to 1700. Alright. Mag right and left check. Alright, left mag first. Slide up, looks good. Right mag. Good. Car beat. Good. Alright, amps and volts. We got a slightly positive charge, looks good. Oil pressure is in the green. Oil temp. Can't see. Yep. Okay. Do an idle check. Seems like she wants to run.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Taxi to takeoff area. Slayton traffic, Cessna 51901, takeoff runway 18, make a left downwind departure to the north. Slayton traffic. Alright, I don't see any farm tractors here.
Doors are locked. Doors locked.
Yep. A little bit of a right crosswind now. Or, I guess, move left cross. Correct to the right.
That's a right crosswind.
Yeah.
Yep, so a little bit of aileron deflection into the wind.
Good center line here.
Heels to the floor.
Goes to the floor.
Because we don't want to accidentally tap those brakes, because it
That's
doesn't
right.
take much for a bald spotter to lock them up.
Yep. Alright, it's full power. Staying on center line, we'll use out that crosswind. Airspace alive.
Okay.
And there's rotation.
Good takeoff.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to the sky, Caleb. Remind me what VX is again, is it 75?
So for VY, we're gonna go for 80-ish.
Okay.
Because VX is what we're gonna climb at if we're gonna climb over a 50-foot obstacle.
Okay.
You need a nose down trim or nose up?
I need a nose down.
Interesting.
I was having to push it down.
Alrighty, so what's our first step?
Alright, so at this point we need to get our ATIS, which is at 125.3.
Okay.
Correct? Yep. So there's 125.3, it's already in there, so we can hit this little swap button, right?
Yep.
7. Altimeter 2990. Visual approach and use landing runway 17 right. Simultaneous approach to being conducted to converging runways. Notice airman. Runway 17 left, 35 right close. All departures contact tower at 120.5. Clearance and taxi instruction. Advise on initial contact via Vetus Alpha.
Lubbock approach, Cessna 51991. We are 13 nautical miles to the east at 5,000 feet. Want to come in and do some touch and goes with information alpha.
251, turn right, heading 350.
Right, 350, base 351.
Cessna 991, squawk 0426.
Squawk 0426, 991.
Good.
Alright. Now we can head in, right?
Yep.
Alright.
So now we're looking for our airport. You can see runway 26 is right there.
Yes, I do.
Departure low sky west 5265 is 4,500 climbing 6,000 runway heading.
Sky 5265, low departure radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000 sky 5265.
Cessna 991, your radar contact, 100 miles north of the Slayton Airport, fly heading 320 vector for sequence. Maintain VFR.
320 vector for sequence 991.
320 vector for sequence, 991.
So all you should do now is you should bug your heading 320 and turn to that heading.
Sky 5265, clear direct Abilene.
Direct Abilene sky 5265.
Cherokee 903 Whiskey, delete altitude restriction.
Happy with you, okay, thanks.
Bravo Delta at a 17.5 for 14 with Alpha.
And make sure we're holding altitude.
TBM 111 Bravo Delta, Lubbock approach, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 6,000. Turn right heading 270 vector for sequence.
Right, 270 and down to 6,000 on Bravo Delta.
Cessna 991, turn left heading 300.
Left heading 300, 991.
Good.
Yes.
We're learning. Isn't this so much different than the first time?
Yes.
Cessna 991, the Cherokee is immediately off your left wing, 1.5 miles.
Traffic in sight.
We got the traffic inside, 991.
Cessna 991, follow that Cherokee.
Roger that, follow the traffic 991.
Roger that, following the traffic, 991. Going that way?
Yep. So keep flying this way.
Whiskey, turn left heading 260 to join final.
Do you have them now?
120.5.
Oh, yes I do.
Right
Yes, I
under
do.
our wing. Yep. So we're following him, so we'll basically just keep flying this way, and as soon as we see him turning inbound, then we'll also kind of start our final.
Okay. Lubbock Tower, Cessna 51991, heading direct numbers.
51991, Lubbock Tower, runway 17 right, clear to land, wind 190.11.
17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land, 991.
Right there. So now we can do our before landing checklist.
And we're
Bam, 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 bam.
we're descending.
Yep. So do you see up here we have 3 red and 1 white?
Yes.
We want 2 and 2, right?
And Blazer 251 will be Delta Lima to park.
would add just a little bit of power and we'll kind of hold off on our descent for a little bit longer. That makes sense?
Yeah, about right there.
Yeah. Because that fourth light is now starting to go red.
Okay. So we just need to keep flying level till we catch the glide slope, basically.
Yep. Lubbock Tower 991 with request.
Cessna 991, say request.
I'd like to do a full stop taxi back on this first landing, 991.
Number 93 Whiskey, yeah, you can turn right at Sierra Taxi Park via Lima.
Okay, Sierra Lima to park at 93 Whiskey.
And 93 Whiskey, stay this frequency.
Okay, we'll stay with you, 93 Whiskey.
Number 991, go ahead.
I already said it, we'd like to do a full stop taxi back on this first landing, 991.
Number 991, roger, we're runway 17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land. 17 right, clear to land, 991.
17 right.
I already got it.
Got it. My bad.
Alrighty, so now we can start going ahead and adding in our flaps. So we're below 110, so we can do flaps 10. Fight the balloon.
Wow. That was harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Alrighty, so you've got power out. Now we can do flaps 20.
Fight balloon.
Yep, and we want to hold 70.
We'll pitch down for that first.
Yep.
Get a touch of power, maybe.
Yep, because you could tell we were sinking just a little bit, right?
Yes, I could. Actually do a little bit more than I thought, too. Now we can pull it out.
Yes, sir. Job, looking good, looking good.
Picking my point. Let's butter this thing.
That's what I like to hear.
Bit of a sink there.
A little bit. Yep, so just add a touch of power to get out of the sink. Keep that forward progress.
Battling the wind where necessary.
Yes, sir. The way I like to put it is don't ever let the wind bully you.
Alrighty. I don't like being bullied, so.
That's what.
Another cloud development up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're probably only going to get one landing in because we got a thunderstorm coming up from the south, too. Alrighty. Airspeed's looking alright, so power idle. And not quite starting our flare, now start it. Keep pulling. Keep pulling back. Keep pulling back. There we go. Keep pulling back.
Alright.
Yes, sir, that will work.
Which taxi were we taking out?
So he hasn't told us Sierra, so he's probably going to tell us Victor if we can.
Cessna 991, turn right at Victor and taxi back to Sierra intersection via Lima.
Turn right, Victor, taxi back to Sierra via Lima.
Turn right, Victor, taxi back to Sierra via Lima, 991.
Alrighty. I gotta get some airflow coming in here.
Don't blame you. I appreciate it myself.
Yeah.
I think we still got a little bit of a right crosswind.
A little bit.
Airspeed's alive. Let's catch our center line here.
Yes, sir.
There's rotation. Pull it up. Come on.
There we go. Nice takeoff.
Welcome back to the sky.
Alright, so do you remember how to do our GPS?
Yeah, so all the way over to the right.
Yep.
Nearest airport, middle button. We'll go down to F49.
Yep.
And then boom.
Nope. So hit it again. Yep. And now direct. So this button. Enter, enter.
Oh, can't catch it. Direct. Enter, enter.
And small small knob to the right.
Small knob to the right.
There we go.
Oh, come on, runway.
Cessna 991, contact departure.
Contacting departure, 9901.
There we go. Alright, and we can turn out to the left, and we can contact departure.
Alright, oh, you got it in there for me already?
Yep. And you can just say Lubbock departure, Cessna 51901 at 4,000, heading back to Slayton.
Lubbock departure, Cessna 51901 at 4,000, headed back to Slate.
Cessna 51991, Lubbock departure, verify 1 mile south of the Lubbock airport.
Roger that, 991.
Roger that, 9901. Slate traffic, Cessna 51901, crossing midfield, 4100, Slate traffic.
You were saying that.
Forgot.
Yeah, it might be better if we just go ahead and focus on this, and then we can chat it up here in a minute.
Alright, so we can start turning our downwind, right?
Yep.
Alright. Slate traffic, Cessna 51901, turning left downwind, runway 18, Slate. Alright, we can dump left now, right?
Yes, sir. You might want to start lowering the power some. That way you're not doing it. Yeah, there we go. Watch that airspeed. No, so just pitch down. Take some of that power out. And pitch down. Because we're still above pattern altitude. There we go. Because what do we want on our downwind speed?
On downwind speed we want 90.
Oh, we are overfeeding the flaps.
Whoops.
Yep, so 10 on the first. Base will do
80. Right?
Yep, and that's under 85. Once we're under 85, we are within the wide arc, and we can do 20. Go ahead and turn your base.
Slate traffic, Cessna 51901, turn left base, runway 18.
You don't need it. Take out some of that power. Because we're still high. You did better on the straight-in approach.
No.
And take out more power. You should not be at 2,000 RPM right now on here. And go ahead and start turning your final.
Slate traffic, Cessna 51901, turn final runway 18, Slate.
So we're going to do a little bit of an overshoot possibly, not by much, that's fine. And watch your airspeed. So you don't need to add power, pitch that nose down.
There we go. Oh, just kind of come back to it. Slowly but surely.
And you do have a crosswind coming from this way, remember? So it's going to try to blow you over.
Right.
And now bring some back in. And fight that crosswind.
Power out.
Yep, and start your flare. Ailerons into the wind and a little bit of left. There we go.
There we go.
Woo!
Better with that crosswind, correct?
Oh yeah. So at first you put in too much left rudder, and then you took a little bit out, and that's why we straightened up real nicely. Good landing.
Thank you, thank you.